Hurry up, Marina Timofeevna. They are about to call us to say goodbye. They already sent for the carriage. There's just a little more. They're going to Kharkov. They're going to live there. Even better. They had a scare. Elena Andreevna said, I don't want to spend another hour there. Here, let's go. We'll stay in Kharkov, he says. Look around and then we'll send for our things. They're traveling light. It means Marina Timofeevna, that it wasn't in the cards for them to stay here. Wasn't in the cards. A fatal predestination. Even better, raising a cow like that just now. Shooting. Shame on them. Yes, a scene worthy of Ayvazovsky's brush. I wish I didn't have to see it. And we will go back to living like before. Tea and a little past 7, lunch at noon, and in the evening we sit down to supper. Everything same as before, like good Christians. It's been a long time since I, sinner that I am, had noodles. Yes, it has been a while since we've had noodles. Ages. This morning, I was walking through the village, Marina, and one of the shopkeepers yelled after me, Hey you, freeloader! I felt so bitter. Pay no mind to that, dear. We are all freeloaders under God. Same as you, as Sonia, as Ivan Petrovich. No one sits around doing nothing. Everybody's working hard. Everybody. Where is Sonia? In the garden. Still walking with the doctor, looking for Ivan Petrovich. Afraid he might lay hands on himself. Where's his pistol? I hid it in the cellar. Oh, the sin. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Leave me alone at least for an hour. I can't stand guardians. Sure, Vanya. The gander. Cackle. Leave me alone. I would with great pleasure. I should have left a while back, but I'm not leaving until you give back what you took from me. I didn't take anything from you. I'm serious. Don't keep me waiting. I should have left by now. I didn't take anything from you. Really? All right. I'll wait a little longer, but then, sorry, I'll have to resort to force. We'll tie you up and search you. I'm being very serious. As you wish. Oh, what a fool I made of myself. To shoot at him twice and miss both times. I'll never forgive myself for this. If you feel like shooting, shoot yourself in the head. Oh, this is strange. I attempted murder, but no one's arresting me. No one is taking me to court. Therefore, they must think that I'm crazy. I'm crazy. But those who, in the guise of professor, learned conjurer, hide their mediocrity, stupidity, and their blatant callousness, are not crazy, are those who marry old men and then deceive them in front of everybody. I saw it. I saw when you were embracing her. Yes, sir, I was embracing her. And you get this. No, crazy is the earth that still supports you. Well, that's stupid. Well, then I'm crazy. I'm beside myself, and I have a right to say stupid things. The joke is stale. You are not crazy. You're just an oddball, a buffoon. Before I used to think that all oddballs were either sick or crazy, but now I think that being an oddball is a normal state of being. You're quite normal. Oh, I'm so ashamed. If you only knew how ashamed I am. The sharp feeling of shame can't compare with any physical pain. It's unbearable. What should I do? What should I do? Nothing. Give me something. Oh my God, I'm 47 years old. Suppose I make it till 60. Then I have another 13 years left. Such a long time. How will I survive 13 more years? What will I do? What will I fill them with? Oh, you see? You see, if you could only spend the rest of your life in a new way, to wake up on a clear, quiet morning feeling that you have begun a new life, and that the past is all forgotten, diffused like smoke. To begin a new life, tell me how to begin. What to begin it with? Oh, come on, please. New life. Our situation, yours and mine, is hopeless. Is it? I'm convinced of it. Give me something. It's burning. Right here. Stop it. Those who will live 100 or 200 years after us, and who will despise us for having lived our lives so stupidly and tastelessly, they may find a way to be happy, but you and me, we have but one hope, the hope that when we are sleeping in our coffins, visions, maybe even pleasant ones, will visit us. Oh, well, my friend, in the whole district there used to be only two decent, intelligent people, you and me. But in a mere 10 years, this narrow-minded, despicable life has sucked us in. It has poisoned our blood with its rotten fumes, and we've become vulgarians like everybody else. But don't try to smooth-talk me, however. Give me back what you took from me. I didn't take anything from you. You took a jar of morphine from my medicine case. Listen, if you're so eager to kill yourself, then go off in the woods and shoot yourself there. But morphine, give it back to me, or people will start talking, speculating, and might think that I gave it to you. For me, it's enough that I'll be the one to do your autopsy. Do you think it's interesting? Leave me alone. Sophia Alexandrovna, your uncle has made off with a little jar of morphine from my medicine case, and won't give it back. Tell him that it's not smart after all. I have no time. I have to go. Uncle Vanya, did you take the morphine? Yes, he did. I'm sure of it. Give it back. Why do you frighten us? Give it back, Uncle Vanya. I may be just as unhappy as you, but I'm not giving in to despair. I endure and will endure until my life ends by itself. You, too, must endure it. Give it back! My dear, good Uncle Vanya, give it back. You're so kind-hearted. You'll have pity on us and give it back. That you have to endure it, Uncle. Endure. Here, take it. But I must get to work quickly. Do something quickly, otherwise I just can't. Yes, to work. As soon as we see our folks off, we'll sit down to work. We've neglected everything. Now I can go. Ivan Petrovich, you are here? We're leaving. Go see Alexander. He wants to tell you something. Go, Uncle Vanya. Let's go. You and Papa have to make peace. It's important. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Already? The horses are here. Goodbye. You promised me today that you would leave. I remember. I'm leaving. Did I frighten you? Is it so scary? Yes. Stay. Stay, why don't you? Well, tomorrow in the forest preserve. No. It's done. And why I can look at you bravely now is because we're leaving. I ask you one thing. Think better of me. I'd like you to respect me. Please stay. Admit it. There's nothing for you to do in this world. No goal in life. Nothing to occupy your mind. And sooner or later you'll give in to feelings. It's inevitable. Then isn't it better if it doesn't happen somewhere in Kharkov or Kursk, but here, out in the country? At least it's poetic. Even in the autumn is beautiful. Here you have a forest preserve and run-down estates in the style of Turgenev. How funny you are. I'm a little upset at you, and yet I'll always remember you with fondness. You are interesting and unique. We'll never meet again, and so why hide it? I was taken with you a little. Well, let's shake hands and part as friends. Don't think badly of me. Yes, leave. You seem good and sensitive, and yet there's something strange about your whole being. You came here with your husband, and everyone who is working and pottering around here, who is creating something, suddenly had to drop whatever they were doing and spend the entire summer attending to your husband's gout, and you, both of you and he, have infected us all with your idleness. I was taken with you. I didn't do anything the whole month. And during this time, people were ill, and the peasants were bringing their cattle to graze on the seedlings that I am planting. And so, no matter where you and your husband set foot, you'd bring destruction everywhere. I'm joking, of course, and yet it's strange, and I'm convinced that if you stayed, the devastation would be enormous. I would perish, and you wouldn't come out unscathed. So leave. Finita la commedia. I'm taking this pencil as a keepsake. It feels strange somehow. We knew each other, and suddenly, for some reason, we'll never see each other again. That's the way things are in life. Well, there's no one here before Uncle Vanya walks in with his bouquet. Allow me to kiss you in parting, yes? Well, fine then. I wish you all the best. For once in my life, so be it. I must go. Go. Go quickly. If the horses are ready, just go. I think someone's coming here. Finita! Let bygones be bygones. After what happened in the last few hours, I've thought so much about it that I could probably write a whole treatise for the edification of future generations on how to live one's life. I readily accept your apology, and myself ask you to forgive me. Goodbye. You'll be receiving regularly the same amount as before. Everything will be the same as before. Mama. Alexander, have another photograph taken and send it to me. You know how dear you are to me. Goodbye, Your Excellency. Stay in touch. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I want to thank you for the pleasure of your company. I respect your way of thinking, your passion, and your enthusiasm, but allow an old man to add one word of advice in his parting address. Gentlemen, you have to commit to the cause. You have to. All the best. Farewell. Forgive me. We'll never see each other again. Goodbye, my dear. By the way, Waffles, go tell them to bring my horses too at the same time. Yes, my friend. Aren't you going to see them off? Let them leave. But I can't. It's hard for me. I had to occupy myself with something quick. Work. They're gone. The professor is glad, I bet. Wild horses won't drag him here again. They're gone. They're gone. Hope to God they get there safely. Well, Uncle Vanya, let's do something. Work, work. We haven't sat at the table together for a long, long time. Looks like there's no ink. I'm sad that they're gone. They're gone. Uncle Vanya, we'll do the accounts first. We've neglected it terribly. Today again they sent to collect on it. Start writing. You write one account and I do the other. To the account of Mr. Sleepyhead. It's quiet. Pens are scratching and the crickets chirping. It's warm and homey here. I don't want to leave. And they're bringing the horses around. All that's left is to say goodbye to you, my friend. Say goodbye to my desk and go. What's all the fuss? Stay a while. I can't. From the old debt, $275 remaining. Mikhail Lvovich, the horses are ready. I heard. Here, take this. Make sure you don't bend the folder. Yes, sir. Well then, when will we see each other again? Probably not before summer. In the winter, not likely. Needless to say, should anything happen, just let me know and I'll come. Thank you for the bread and salt and affection. In other words, for everything. Goodbye, old woman. Leaving before tea? I don't want any, Nanny. A little vodka, maybe. All right. My trace horse has started limping. Noticed it yesterday still when Petrushka took it to water. You have to reshoe. I'll have to stop by at the blacksmith's in Rosendens. No getting around it. Must be baking hot in this Africa now. Something terrible. Probably is. Have some. To your health, dear. You should have some bread with it. No, I'm all right. Well, best wishes to all. Don't see me off, Nanny, don't. February 2nd. Vegetable oil, 20 pounds. February 16th again. Vegetable oil, 20 pounds. Buckwheat. He's gone. He's gone. Grand total, 1525. Oh, the sin. Oh, my child, I'm so miserable. If you only knew how miserable I am. What can you do? We have to keep on living. We, Uncle Vanya, will live. We'll live through a very long row of days and slow evenings. We'll patiently put up with hardships that fate sends our way. We'll toil for others without rest now and then. We're old. And when our time comes, we'll die calmly. And there within the veil, we'll say how we suffered and cried, and how bitter we felt. And God will take pity on us. And Uncle, dear Uncle, will see a bright, beautiful, and fine life. And we'll feel happy, and we'll look back on our present sorrows with tenderness, with a smile. And we will rest. Uncle, I believe passionately, fervently. We will rest. We will rest. We'll hear angels. We'll see the sky studded with diamonds. We'll see all earthly evil and all our suffering, drown, and mercy that will fill the world, and our life will become quiet, tender, and sweet as a caress. I believe I do. Poor, poor Uncle Vanya, you're crying. You haven't known joy in your life, but just wait, Uncle Vanya, wait. We will rest. We will. We will rest.